Hey everyone, have you been searching for a laser level that actually delivers on long-range accuracy without breaking the bank? If you're tired of tools that fizzle out halfway through the job, you're gonna want to see what the Topcon RL-HV2S has to offer. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. I recently put this laser through its paces on a backyard deck build, and I was genuinely impressed by how well it held up under real-world conditions. First off, the range is legit. 800 meters is no joke. I was working on a large property with uneven terrain, and the laser stayed visible from one end to the other without needing to reset or adjust. That kind of consistency saves so much time compared to having to move the tool every few feet. Another thing that stood out was the versatility. This isn't just a basic horizontal line laser, it handles multi-slope and vertical applications too. I used it to set the slope for drainage on a patio project, and the vertical line feature was perfect for aligning fence posts. The ability to switch between modes without swapping tools is a huge convenience, especially when you're trying to wrap up a job before sunset. Battery life is where this thing really shines, literally. Topcon claims up to 120 hours, and in my testing, it got close to that with fresh batteries. I ran it for 3 full days on a single set without noticing any dimming or drop in accuracy. That kind of reliability means you can tackle bigger projects without constantly worrying about recharging or swapping out batteries. Durability is another area where this laser doesn't cut corners. It's rated IP66, which means it's dust-tight and can handle heavy rain. I accidentally left it out during a surprise downpour, and after wiping it down, it still worked like new. That kind of toughness is essential if you're working on outdoor sites where conditions aren't always ideal. The Laser Manager app is a nice bonus, though I'll admit I didn't use it as much as I thought I would. It lets you control the laser remotely, adjust settings, and even save custom configurations. For most DIYers or pros doing straightforward jobs, the manual controls are more than enough. But if you're someone who likes to fine-tune settings or work in tight spaces where you can't always see the laser, the app adds a lot of flexibility. Now, no tool is perfect, and this one has a couple of minor quirks. The remote control is small, so it's easy to misplace if you're not careful. I ended up taping mine to the laser housing just to keep track of it. Also, while the vertical line is super precise, setting it up can be a bit finicky if you're not used to multi-slope lasers. It's not a deal-breaker, but it's something to keep in mind if you're new to this type of tool. Overall, the Topcon RL-HV2S is a solid investment for anyone who needs a reliable, long-range laser level. Whether you're a contractor, landscaper, or just a serious DIYer, the accuracy, battery life, and durability make it worth the price. It's not the cheapest option out there, but it's far from the most expensive either, and the performance justifies the cost. If you're in the market for a laser level that can handle big jobs without letting you down, this one's definitely worth a closer look. Check out the link below to see the current price and availability on Amazon. For most buyers, the real question is not whether Topcon RL-HV2S/RWRBD Self-Leveling Dual Slope laser sounds impressive on paper, but whether strengths like long-range operation, 800M, and horizontal, multi-slope and vertical applications actually make daily use feel easier, more dependable, and more worthwhile after the first few days of excitement were off. It is also smart to think about long-term satisfaction. A product like Topcon RL-HV2S/RWRBD Self-Leveling Dual Slope laser usually feels like the better buy when it stays convenient, comfortable, and reliable in normal everyday use instead of only looking good in the listing.